Good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do, the disclaimers. If you're unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, you're going to find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Please, in particular, take note of the article written by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by autistics for autistics. In it, they interviewed over 800 ABA professionals in regards to the JRC's so-called Behavior Modification Program. The Judge Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read that article so much. They threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic refused, so you know the drill. Please read the article. Share on all your social media. Also included is NeuroClastic's public statement in regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC ever actually does see through with their threat. Trigger warning 1: when we discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center or Agape Boarding School for Boys, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please make sure to use your headphones. Trigger warning 2: this channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We use profanity on occasion and speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger and they are watching this, very obviously, parental supervision is very much advised. Now, we just got off where, hey, once again, we're trying to accuse the FDA of unbiased behavior, all based because of the fact that the FDA does not give the same weight to their crap study as they do to all the other studies out in regards to the other programs out there from literally the rest of the medical model. How people even have the balls to make these types of illogical arguments is beyond me, but for the love of God, Comet 2024, because we've had a long enough run. I'm just saying, that's all. Alright, so where we left off, the FDA disagrees as discussed in Section 3A and VB. Thank you. Say, we've already addressed this multiple times. The FDA considered all available data and information, including anecdotal information, and weighed it appropriately in making our decision. And by the way, just because information doesn't agree with you, JRC, does not make it anecdotal. We have the actual results for the other treatment program. We have the data, the research results, because those are the actual techniques that have been out in employ for over the last 3 decades. Okay? That's how we have it. It's not anecdotal just because it doesn't agree with you. It's not anecdotal because we can literally point to the figures that say that yes, not only are the individuals who work in these programs and have been successful just as severe as the individuals at the JRC, to even try to argue otherwise is just brain dead stupidity. The numbers don't work. You can't scream your head off for decades about autism being an obvious epidemic, which is bullshit, but that's another topic. But you can't sit there and push that and agree with that and then turn around on the other end and say, but none of us is as severe as us. Because seriously, pick a damn side. Let's continue, shall we? The FDA provided multiple opportunities for input from all stakeholders and notes again that the expert panel also weighed all available evidence, applied its expertise, and the majority supported a ban. The fact of the matter is, the majority of the experts who have no stake in the JRC whatsoever, nor are they getting paid for any of this, legitimately, none of it, They weighed in. They were able to prove with actual evidence, data, numbers, video surveillance that these other treatment programs have indeed, in spite of what JRC tries to tell you, dealt with individuals with the behavioral issues that JRC keeps insisting theirs is the worstest on all the planet Earthist. Okay? The numbers don't work. As far as cherry picking, it's not cherry picking when literally it's every other single study out there that's been conducted over the last 30 years is telling you you're wrong. It's very rare in science to see that level of consensus. Okay? Dear God. Again, what else do you need? The fact of the matter is, JRC, the only people who tried to cook up any form of data in support of you at all is, who's surprised, you. No objective third party can corroborate your insanity because every single different place within the medical model refused on ethical grounds to conduct such a study. So you're mad that we are relying on the science, which isn't that what we're supposed to do, rely on the science? You're mad that we're relying on the science and giving more weight to what can be proved than your just trust me, bro, science. Not how any of this works. And not just that, but your just trust me, bro, science is so bad that even a student first starting their first day in a studies program to become a part of this field would be able to pull it apart. We're going to go ahead and close on that because the fact of the matter is the rest of the medical model, for all their multitude of problems and psychological abuse and mindfuckery, they can easily come to consensus on this one damn thing. It literally is the rest of the mental health world that is calling this what it is. And the JRC's pitching a fit because their half-assed, badly done, and completely unscrutinized work is not being given the same weight. And therefore, they think they are now justified to say, well, you just went out of your way to get the results that you want. Again, I would ask JRC, to what point? Why would the FDA do that? Well, because of you advocates and the pressure, okay? And why have us advocates been dogging after you literally since your inception? Well, you can never give me a legitimate answer on that one. You just don't like it because it looks horrible. I don't like it because it is horrible. It is exactly what it looks like. Any sane person would say the same. Okay? It's not a conspiracy. Okay? It's not you all just picking on us and you just see what you want to see. Do you think I enjoy the knowledge I have in my head as what you have done to my brothers and my sisters? Do you think it puts a smile on my face to have to fight this battle, not just at the JRC, but schools all over the place, and not just the schools, folks, the communities? No, I do not get paid for it. There's no form of compensation that any of us receive in the work that we do. We do it because we want to save those damn kids from the abuse and barbarity you're inflicting on them while collecting money off of them thousands of dollars a head every year. That's the end of it. We're going to go ahead and close out on that, folks. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. You know the drill, folks. Please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and please don't forget to hit those comments. I appreciate your time this afternoon. And as always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea do hope you have a good one. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.